Buenos dias, Gunners Collective. Back at it? You already know. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Here comes another one. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I said another one. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Guard! Another one. Bye-ya. Bye-ya. I'm getting all into it this morning, huh? Last night was a crazy night, gente. In the middle of the direct fashion, I was on Dub's Live, and I can't breathe. I'm having a pain in my chest, and I couldn't breathe. And I went to the bathroom. The first time that I went to the bathroom off the live, I was in there crip walking, homie. On power, I was in there getting it. The next time I went to the bathroom, last night, I was in the mirror. I love my old lady. Right? The next time I went in there, I said, I hate everybody. I came back, I'm out. Anyways, I called it an early night. I was done. Had a good time. St. Patrick's Day, stand up. I'll never forget that one. But as you guys can see by that thumbnail, there's been things happening other places. Not just in my household, right? But do not. He does not anymore. He left no jumper. Best thing he could have ever done. A worst thing he did was even affiliate himself with some type of riffraff like Adam. But, you know, not really knowing the backstory, I guess, the background of Adam, I could see where one could go that route. I mean, there's vatos right now trying to get a highlight with him. You know, I don't understand. I call him Bad News Brown. Orale. So, you know, when Doknow first got on the scene on No Jumper, I was like, okay, all right. Adam's fine. You're helping out the raza, right? The raza. He's helping out the raza. He's helping people, you know, that have smaller channels to get on and to, you know, maybe work together to maybe plant a flag, put some type of foundation down with the gente. You know, we like to see one of ours. Can we get one of ours? One time, right? So he did that. He brought Doknow, and I thought Doknow did bring a lot to the channel. Comedy, just knowing the streets. You know, he's not really out there like that. Douknow's not really pounding the pavement on some gangster shit, really. But he did enough, and he was the face for the people for a minute there. Now, when American Cholo did have his discrepancies or his little thing going on with Adam because of the post drop that was all doctored up, Doknow held his ground right there with AD, man. And for that, forever for that, man, I'll respect him. Quick little story. I've told it before, you know, the night after it happened, but I'm going to throw this in here just because some of you ain't heard it. I get a phone call. It's late night. I'm chilling. I'm on my couch. I'm watching Pornhub, right? I'm just doing my thing. And I get a phone call from my homeboy. And he's like, hey, bro, we're right here in the club in Sunnyvale, which is located right next to Sahol. Right, we're right here in the club in Sunnyvale, bro. I said, that's right. He says, yeah, it's my birthday. I said, it's happy birthday. Spence on that theater. I didn't even know. But now I know. Knowing's half the battle. G.I. Joe. What was happening? He said, hey, bro, did you get into it with that vato Doknow from No Jumper? I said, nah, I ain't never got into it with that cat. In fact, that cat's all right. Why, what's happening? He said, well, that cat's right here, bro. Let me know. Let me know what you want to do. You know what I mean? I got a motherfucking uppercut for every bump on his face. What you want to do? And I said, no. He's cool, bro. He's cool. He said, yeah, I guess it's his birthday too. So we're all celebrating. We're right here, VIP, you know, up here on stage, bottle service time. And I said, nah, embrace that, bro. Embrace that. That's a good dude right there. You know, he's putting on for the people. He's definitely representing. Now, I don't like No Jumper, you know, to be particular, to be Pacific by the specific or specific by the Pacific, right? Either way, I'm still drunk. I said, nah, he's cool. So the homeboy got at him in a righteous fashion, shook his vice sign, it was all good. But yeah, and I made a video on was Doknow lacking the night before? Yeah, absolutely. You know, he was under the impression that you could just go anywhere and not be seen or be heard from. But guess what? You know, like I said, I could have made it icky and sticky for him that night just by one word, just by saying, yeah, that dude's a poop. But I could have, you know, put some crema on the tacos. I could have lied, basically, and been like, oh, he's a punk, get him. You know, and the homies would have tripped. You know, my homie would have tripped just based on, he'd have took my word for it with the quickness. But nah, I was like, nah. Douknow's a real one. I know he did go live a couple days later because a lot of people were questioning my spill. Come on, God, you're putting too much on it. I said, nah, facts. Doknow did say, yeah, I was there. The Northerners did jam me up. I did meet up with a whole, and it was all good. It was all love. But trip out. So I respected Doknow. And I do now even more so because he decided to leave the Titanic that's sinking. We all know what's going on with Adam. Man, my neck itches right here. So I know this ain't fake gold, right? I think I got bit by something last night when I was sleeping, and it wasn't no chick because I got love for my lady. But anyway, so I'm kicking back, right? And I look at what's going on over there on No Jumper. And, you know, lately, Adam's been firing people, moving people around, bringing new people in. He got Boogaloo Brown over there, Boogaloo Brown 2.0. And, of course, you know, he's got American History X. Now, AD left. T-Rail said, hasta la. And then, of course, you got Sharp that, I don't know if he's over there punching up on word on the curb as he beat up Whack 100. That's what he says, right? On pow, bro. I don't know if you're beating up Big Butt with a smile. I just don't know if that's going to happen. But maybe. Anyway, so I haven't seen Sharp lately either. Doknow finally got with the program. See, I think Doknow and AD together on some collabo stuff, Black and Brown, could really make a channel happen. Now, I understand that AD already has a stake. Oh, he's doing it. On correct, he's doing it. The community, tap in, make sure you guys go like and subscribe, man. I like the community, right? He's doing his thing. See that out the right there, AD? He's doing his thing. Guard! He's going to continue to do his thing. The Woods are like, did you say coffee community? You know, they're all in. He's been doing that. But I think if he was able to do a collabo with Doknow and they actually stuck to it, I think they were doing some food thing where they were eating, kind of like a Mac Eats. But if they really stuck to it, man, and got their own platform, their own podcast cracking, they could end No Jumper and expose it for what it truly is, and it's a shit show. You know, it's a circus. It's a fun fest over there. That ain't fun no more, unless you're 4 black guys and Lena the Plug. Now, what I will say is facts right here. You know, Adam's done, gente, and it worked out the way it should have worked out. So first of all, with all those weird charges and things that he has going on that he admitted to, okay. People shouldn't have messed with him anyways. How are you going to go kick it with the bottle like that? You know, how you going to act like that? How are you going to go over there and kick it and ride the pony with the donkey? Right? This bottle's over there doing bad things to young people. Don't kick it with that cat. But of course, people they'll overlook everything for the bad. They'll overlook everything for you know, views and likes and for clout, I guess, you know, to be seen and heard. But then later on, when it all goes bad, subscribe now. I never really liked that bottle in the first place, eh? Right? I know. Sounds good in the hood. But you was rocking, eating shrimps and all kinds of other things together. Now, Doknow is a smart individual for leaving. You know, some people got at me that are like, oh, this is all a gimmick, man. This is all a ploy. They're doing this just to stir up controversy so people like me and other platforms could talk about it. You know what? And guess what? Talk about it, we shall. Because at the end of the day, all of us have at one time or another in this community we have here, YouTube, sat down and No Jumpers popped in our feed. You know what I mean? Whether you watch it, you're a fan of it, you've subscribed, you've liked, you know, or it just came across your feed. You're like, let me see these babosos, because they're always doing something stupid, fighting, spitting on each other, throwing boba. You just never know what's going to happen, right? Or Lena the Plug's over there grabbing some other guy while talking to Adam, and Adam's all mad. You know what I mean? We've seen it all. We've seen it all, from the Ruda to the Tuda, definitely. And just the cast of characters. But now we're starting to notice that a lot of these old school characters like AD, you know, we ain't even gonna speak on Boogaloo Brown, Poetic Flacco. He's still over there like this with Adam, just double fisting. You know what I mean? XX and X, he's doing his thing. But you got other people like Doknow and of course Sharp and all these guys that once brought an element of difference to No Jumper. They're gone. You're out of here, right? Whether it be Adam firing him because he's bringing in new talent, like he says. I don't know who this Vato thinks he is. You know, he thinks he's the white shug, but you don't bring in new talent, is it? You know, because you are no talent. See, no talent can't bring in new talent. Straight up. What's going on over there at No Jumper is no mo. It's over. I said it. People ask me all the time, hey, Gunner, if you were invited to No Jumper, would you go? Not for every penny in the world. Are you kidding me? Hey, I could be a J-Cat all by myself. I don't need, you know, that clout. I'm going to do me and mine. Well, why do you talk about it then? Because I can, and I shall, and I will, and I have a good time doing it. Bang, bang. And you guys enjoy listening to it. Now, like I said, Doknow's a real one. The homeboys pressed up on him in a righteous fashion. He stood his ground. They kicked it that night. I gained a level of respect I can't even speak on. I also had a good homeboy of mine who was actually there when, you know, the 50 individuals with American Cholo ran up on No Jumper, or showed up. I don't want to say ran up. They showed up in peace and prosperity. but to get some things rectified and clarified, you know. And Doknow did hold his ground there as well and was righteous. They said, man, he was shaking everyone's hand. He wasn't, you know, he wasn't scared. And maybe he was. Maybe he was intimidated just a little bit because he didn't know what was going to happen, just like AD didn't know what was going to happen. Adam definitely didn't know because he was golfing or playing poker, and Poetic Flocka was under there biting AD's ankles, so he didn't know what was going on. He was scared. But Doknow stood his ground, man. That's real ones. Real ones do that. You know, you stand on your flag. You go out on your flag, on your shield, man. If someone hits you up, just like now, okay, I'm not a gang member. I don't gang bang. You know, I was about to say something my old lady might get mad, right? I don't gang bang anymore, right? And haven't been doing that for years. I might look the part. I might be tatted down. I might dress a certain way sometimes that make people be like, hey, who's this fool? I might be cruising in the 6'5" Super Sport like, pa-da-pa-pa-pa. But at the end of the day, I'm not out there hating on you or gangbanging on you because you're from a certain set area or barrio or whatever the case may be. I might just do me. But even then, you know, I stand on my flag. You know, when Vatos hit me up, hey, where you from, homie? You know, I don't get all scared. I just say, I'm from the west side of Merced, homes, Northern California. Oh, you a norteño? I mean, I guess if that's what you want to call it. You know, I'm raza from up north. But no, I don't proclaim gangs or claim gangs. So no, I'm not into that. And they're like, oh yeah, or you better not be. Okay, now, fuck you mean I better not be? So, you know what I mean? Now you're testing my ability as a man. Maybe behind some gang stuff, and I'm not involved in that, but now you're testing my ability as a man. And as a man, I got to stand my ground because I was scared. That's what men do. They don't do just for men. They do other things. So, that's it. You know, that's it. But when it comes to Doknow, though, leaving, it's his best move. See, I always talk about guard. You know what I talk about, puto. I always talk about make your next move your best move. Okay? If you knew better, you do better. Get your mind right so you can shine right, right? Put some paint where it ain't. You know, put some hustle behind that muscle. Why are you in the toiling when you're always trying to tussle? You know, hustleization is real. Like, oh, hell no. It's just real. You got to get it. So to see him finally take the initiative to put his foot down and say, you know what, Adam? I'm gone too. I understand it takes one domino to fall for all other dominoes to fall. You know, who's going to be the first one? In this case, it was the firing of Lush that started it all. Because Lush has a big, old, stinky looking mouth. And of course, he went and told the secrets that Adam, first of all, Adam, how are you going to fire someone after you done talked about everyone behind their backs with them? I don't know what he was thinking, right? But he done told Lush all the special secret sauce, and Lush ran immediately to AD and gave up the ghost, right? And guess what, AD, I don't like to gossip. I'm a chismoso, but at the same time, does my breast stink? At the same time, right? And then he just gave it up, and then AD pressed up on, like a real one does, Adam, and Adam hit the, and then AD gone, T-Rail real, he's out, and now Doknow was saying, well, hold on, now that's all, folks. He's got to go too. Sharp, like I said, we don't know. Sharp's too busy over there dancing with Whack 100. And what is that? What is that? Is that true? Is that real? Someone hit me up. Let me know. Because I'll do a video on it. I got a lot to say about that. Sharp is proclaiming out there he put fingertips and toes on Whack 100. Do I believe that? No. Do I know it to be true? Absolutely not. Do I think it's feasible? It could happen. One never knows, does one? The wind might have blew that night. Big Button and Smile might have got caught slipping like he did by the 6-0s. Correct. Orale. Shout out to Nip. Rest in peace. You just know what it is, man. It's real ones doing real things. And if Sharp did run up for having his character defecated on and basically folding up like a lawn chair on the lives a while back, I could see it. I could see it happening. But like I said, I don't know if he's doing that to Big Button and Smile, you know, to Mr. Bend Over and talk to what's his name? Blueface. So I just don't know. I can't call it, but I guess we'll find out. One thing I do know is for sure is Doknow is no longer on no jumper. He is backed up like a crawdad and said, you know what? I'm good in the hood. I don't need to go that route. You know, and I'm very impressed. And I'm impressed, and I'm not surprised. I'm impressed because that man took the initiative to finally go out on his own like he was before and do his own thing, and he can build his own platform. And like I said, if AD wants to get in the mix and they can do a collabo together, that will be even better because I support both those individuals. Doknow, if you see this, I support you. Facts. But I'm not surprised. Being a brown man and understanding the machismo, the way we rock, our independence. Hey, Sasuke, what's up, huh? Where you from? You know what I mean? The way we get down. You know what I mean? Don't. Sierra the crunk. Oh, boy. The way the brown man gets down. Right? I seen it coming. I thought he was going to leave a long time ago. West is straight up. I'm going to be real. You know what I mean? I was writing, I was texting things in there. Fat ass, leave. My bad, right? I was just like, get out of there. He's a pedophile, right? Get out of there, you know? And now it's exposure game. Now Adam is exposed for just the type of individual or characteristics he displays. And now you see, he's a knuckle biter, man. He'll bite your knuckles off and let you fall off the cliff. Ain't no more cliffhanger, Sylvester Stallone. The homies over there like, he's on your shit, right? And boom, you're falling to the ground. He has no love for anybody. He has no loyalty to anybody. He has no sympathy to anybody. It's always your fault, not his. He's the victim. You're the aggressor. And meanwhile, you know, he's doing some wild shit on R. Kelly stuff. It is what it is. Anyways, with that being said, gente, it's up to you to decide who you're going to support in this cause. You know, are you going to go over there and continue to watch Adam and to all these casted characters that he brings on that nobody knows from Adam? Nobody knows. And all of a sudden, there's some big internet star and they're famous just because they're on No Jumper. Who cares about that, puto, or whatever he brings to the table? So, if you ain't known by your own hard work, your sweat, your energy, and what you've done, you need Adam to help you get on? So, him? A pedophile? Come on now. Stop. Stop it. The wind's blowing. Where are your antennas when there's vatos over there doing the with someone he shouldn't be? You don't even know what's up. Anyways, Doknow does, though. So does AD, T-Rail, real talk, homie. These vatos said, boing, 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 and bounced up out of there because they ain't playing no games. Don't play no games, boy. We be about killing. You ain't got nothing to die for. You shouldn't be living. Orderly Adam 22. It's over, bro. No Jumper. It's getting shut off. With that being said, man, I hope that you move smooth with a purpose. Get every single thing that you want coming to you. This is Saturday, man. Make it a better day for you. Make it a great day for your family. Go out there and get it. Now, I have a call today at 1 o'clock with some very highly respected and reputable individuals from the calles. Yes, I do. I will be going live on Gunner's Profiles. Make sure you tap in. Say about 12-ish, maybe 12:30-ish. And maybe, just maybe, my homeboys will call about 1 o'clock, man, and you guys can see who I'm talking about. We'll leave the mystery there. You already know what it is, though. I continue to strive and struggle for what I truly believe in, man. Go out there and hustle for your people. If you knew better, Adam, you would do better. You know what it is, thumbs up or thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to strive and struggle for what I honestly and truly believe in, and that's seeing real ones for really being what they really are, and for seeing fake ones for the shakery and the fakery. Other than Adam, I see you. You, Boogaloo Brown, and American History X. He's over there. I remember the shower scene. Don't play. You already know what it is. This is Gunner Gang. Bang, bang. In that fashion.